Hey everyone, welcome back to another review. Today we're taking a look at a Dragon Cyber Hobby exclusive figure. This is Sergeant Steve Goldman. He's a U.S. Army team leader from southern France, 1944. And I've had my eye on this one for the past year, and I finally decided to get him, and I'm really glad I did. He's a very nice figure, so let's jump right in and take a look at this box. So there is the picture of the figure. And not much else to show here. This is from 2006. I think all of these Cyber Hobby figures, if I'm not mistaken, are from 2006. At least most of them are. There's the card that you get. This is number 14. All right, so great looking box as always. Let's bring out the figure now. Okay, here is Steve Goldman. A really nice figure. Very simplistic, but he looks good. I like him a lot. And I got this one off eBay for a little under $100, which seems to be a fair price. He is not extremely rare. I have seen him pop up several times over the past year, but he is on the rare side for sure. All right, for starters, let's take a look at his weapon, which is the grease gun. That looks very nice, slung over his shoulder like that. Magazine comes out, of course. In fact, it actually comes out a little too easily. It kind of just slides right out. Nice details as always. So I did have one major issue with this figure. I'm not sure if it was a production issue or if it was just this particular figure. His arms do not swivel at all, which I was really annoyed about. I'm not sure what happened. Like I said, if this was a production issue with all of these figures or just this particular one, but you know, they bend, but it's almost like they're stuck. They will not swivel, so it's really hard to get him to actually aim his gun. In fact, it's almost impossible without breaking his arms, so that is unfortunate. I was disappointed by that. I'm not really sure what happened there, but I guess he just has to stay in a more stationary position instead of an action pose. But anyway, moving on. Let's take a look at the helmet with the head sculpt. That fits very nicely on his head. And this is a metal helmet, which is always nice. And I really like the head sculpt for this figure. As always, nicely detailed, as is the case with the Cyber Hobby exclusive figures. And I really like the goatee that he has. It's always nice to see facial hair on figures. It's not a common thing. All right, as for equipment, I really like the belt that this figure comes with. This is an actual cloth belt instead of the plastic ones, which I like a lot better. It gives a much more authentic look, I think. And I also feel like it's easier to put a lot of these pouches on as opposed to the plastic. But yeah, in the front we've got the first aid pouch. We've got pouch here for extra magazines for his pistol. Got his canteen, and then of course his pistol over here with the holster And also, we've got this pouch slung across his chest, and inside of that are extra magazines for his grease gun, 3 in fact. And those fit very snugly inside of there. Looks great. All right, I really like his uniform. This coat is pretty unique. In fact, I can't think of any other figures that come with a coat like this. It definitely sets him apart. So very nice. And underneath you can see a brown uniform. And then he also comes with a white scarf. And that is also quite unique. The gloves on here, he comes with black gloved hands, which once again makes this figure definitely look more unique. The only issue with that is it's very hard with these particular gloved hands. It's very hard to actually get him to hold anything. All right, and then lastly we've got his pants and then the boots. Very nice. Alright guys, well this is a really nice figure. Pretty simplistic, but he looks really good. And he is pretty unique compared to some other US figures. He's got just enough stuff to make him stand apart, especially I like the coat a lot. And the white scarf, that's a really nice touch. And that head sculpt is also really nice. The downside is the arms. Not really sure what's going on there. And I'm afraid to move them too much or they might snap off. So I'm just going to leave it as it is. If you do own this figure, let me know if you have the same problem with the arms. All right, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this review. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.